We're now going to take a look at how to install an extension into Google Chrome. And the extension we're going to take a look at actually creates some Latin text for us that we can copy into our web pages in Dreamweaver if we need to. So I'll show you how to work with this one. I have Google Chrome open and I'm on my cmarscreate.com website. Now within this website, if I click on Resources and go over to the Browsers area, within the browsers I have some Firefox extensions and some Google Chrome extensions that I tend to find rather helpful. And the one I'm going to work with is this one here, Lorem Ipsum Generator. And what this does is generate random Latin text for you that you can use as a text filler. What it does is generate it. You can put it onto your clipboard and copy it into wherever you need to use it. So it's kind of a handy feature if you don't have the text for your web page. This is one way you can generate text to drop onto the page. So I'll show it to you right now. Let's click on Lorem Ipsum Generator. And to install an extension, we go out to the Chrome Web Store. So that's where the link takes us. Now to add it, I can click this button. Make sure if this is something new that you're going to work with that you take a look at some of the information in here. And basically this is what it looks like. So I'll click Add to Chrome. What that is going to do is trigger a confirmation that I do want to add this. Notice it says checking, and what it does is check to make sure your version of whatever that browser is compatible. And notice it's been added. Now it's a good idea to always double check this line here, and it says use it by clicking on it. Well, that sounds simple enough, so let's do it. I'll close this information up. I'll close this up over here, and notice I'm not in Google, the Chrome Web Store anymore. What I can do is go over here and click on this icon. Now when I do, what this allows me to do is determine the number of words. So by default, you can see it's 120 words, 2 paragraphs. Now you can always take this and subdivide it into more paragraphs, but let me instead do 60 words and I'll do 4 paragraphs. And I'll save this. What that's going to do is go ahead and modify it for me so that every time I go to select this, it's going to give me 4 paragraphs that are a little bit shorter than the original 2 that were set up. But you can plug in whatever you want here. Now, how do I copy it onto the clipboard? I simply choose Select All, and I can right-click and copy. What that does is put it on the clipboard for my system. And I can use it anywhere I want. I can drop it into Word, I can drop it onto a text file in Notepad or Text Edit, I can drop it into Dreamweaver, I can use it anywhere. It doesn't have to be in the browser. It's just putting it onto the system clipboard for me so I can use it and work with it wherever I like. But that's the Lorem Ipsum Generator. It's a pretty handy feature. You just have to open up your browser, click on the icon in order to be able to use it. Now there are a lot more extensions available here as well. Let me show you one more, and that's the rule right here. And what the rule does, you'll see I install it the exact same way. It adds this ruler, and you get to check the type of ruler you want. And it's an on-screen ruler for making sure things line up. So I'll click Add to Chrome. Click the Add button, and basically if you're in Firefox adding extensions, there's about 2 clicks you need to do in Firefox as well in order to install them. Now what's nice about Google Chrome and some of the newer browsers is it installs the icon for you and it's able to be used right away. So notice it says it's been added. I click on the icon to use it. So I'll go ahead and close this up. Close up the Chrome Web Store, and let's say on this page I want to set and make sure that things rule or line up. So I'll click on the ruler. I can choose the style I want. So let me go ahead and choose the wooden ruler you can see when I choose the style, it pops up for me. Now if I want to rotate it, I can do this, and then I can simply drag this around to make sure that my content lines up the way I want. So this is simply a ruler that's available to you to work with within your web page as you need. Now I can click the plus sign here, and you'll see it changes the line height and a few other options here for the ruler itself. Each extension is slightly different. When you go to install them, you will want to take a look at how to use them. But you can see they are fairly simple to work with. I'll click the minus there. And I just click the ruler again if I wanted to add another one. If I want to get rid of them all, I just click clear all. And I can always click on About, and this will take me out to the information about how to work with this specific extension. But that's how you can install extensions. These were specifically Google Chrome extensions, but the Firefox extensions are quite similar as well. You'll find there's a lot of very helpful tools you can add to any of the browsers. You just have to look for the extensions for that specific browser. You can't install a Firefox extension into Chrome as an example. So just make sure you're within the correct browser when you go to install them, and you'll find installing these extensions is a fairly simple process. So that's how you can install extensions into your browsers to assist you while you're working on your websites.